What's up? You're watching Electric Runway, where fashion meets technology. I'm your host, Amanda Costco. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're starting a new series called Amanda on Amazon, where I review products, lifestyle tech, and fashion tech products that I find on Amazon.com. We're going to be reviewing these products based on 5 criteria and giving them a rating out of 100. So first up is this hands-free Bluetooth beanie. Found this on Amazon for $24 Canadian, and the idea is that you can connect the beanie to your smart device and stream music and take phone calls via Bluetooth. So we're gonna unbox it and give it a rating. Let's get right into it. So the unboxing is actually really simple. It comes in this plain cardboard box, and inside the box you have the charging cord, which is wrapped up in plastic, and then you have the actual beanie toque itself, also wrapped in plastic, and that's pretty much it. You have these setup instructions and a warning card. Okay, so the first criteria is aesthetic, the overall look and feel of the hat. Now, I ordered this one in a kind of gray color. Online, it looked a little bit more cream, and so I was expecting it to be more cream. Instead, it ended up being this like oatmeal color with these flecks of blue and gray on it. You know, it's not a bad color, it's just really not for me. So in retrospect, I would have maybe ordered a solid color. It's a well-made hat. It's got a nice classic cable knit to it, and the fit is actually great. It's got a lot of stretch to it, so I feel like it would fit lots of different size heads. I've had a few people try it on. It fits them all. Unless you had a really large head, you might be uncomfortable, but I think the stretch could accommodate most head shapes. I do wish it was a little bit more tubular in shape so that it could be a little bit more slouchy, and that the pom-pom were bigger, because I do love a good pom-pom. But overall, with the look and the feel of this hat and the make of it, I'm gonna give it 4 stars out of 5 for aesthetic. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is setup. If you're familiar with connecting devices to your smartphone via Bluetooth, you're gonna find this super simple. You just charge the hat with the cord that it comes with. It charges via USB, and the power bank is actually tucked into the brim of the hat. Once it's charged, you switch it on, search for it via Bluetooth from your smart device, and you're ready to go. So setup is super simple. Like I said, if you're used to using Bluetooth, you'll find it really easy. But that said, I didn't find anything surprising or delightful about the setup, and so for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. So next we're going to talk about functionality. Now, all in all, I was really impressed with the sound quality of this Bluetooth hat. The speakers are underneath the fabric, so for that reason I thought that the sound was going to be a little bit muffled, but it's actually not. It's surprisingly clear, and unless you're a hardcore audiophile, I think you're going to agree with me that the sound quality is pretty good. If you're speaking on the phone, you're going to hear the person you're speaking with through one ear, and I'm assuming that's because the other ear is reserved for the microphone. But if you're listening to a podcast or to music, you're going to hear it in both ears, which gives you that kind of complete surround sound experience. The battery life is 2 hours, which is a bit annoying. You know, if you're going to be using this every day, that means you have to charge it every day, depending on how long you're using it for. And that actually brings me to my next point. Charging is a bit finicky. I mean, not majorly, but when you are going to plug it in, you have to search for the plug through the bits of fabric, which can be a little bit cumbersome. So all in all, I'm impressed with the sound quality. Charging, you know, it's annoying with the battery life and with the charging process. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars out of 5 for functionality. Okay, so second from last, I'm going to talk about the overall value for your money. And for me, this is really simple. I know that I'm going to rate this really high because this hat was only $24. I've definitely paid more money for hats that were cheaper quality and didn't have the Bluetooth functionality built in. So I think what you're getting for what you pay for is a great deal. And for that reason, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars for value for money. Okay, so last but not least, I'm gonna rate the hat on overall experience. And, you know, as I mentioned, it's a well-made hat. I was impressed by the audio quality. I did find the charging a little bit finicky, and, you know, the setup was easy. So I'm kind of balancing out all these things. But all in all, I would say I would give it a 4 stars out of 5 for overall experience. I think it's a great gift over the holidays for somebody in your life who's into music, or as a novelty item, and it's a great value for your money. Okay, so all in all, this hat got a 20 out of 25, which is 80%, not bad. Definitely passes the test. I think I'm gonna gift this one and maybe get a different color for myself. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below if you're interested in this Bluetooth beanie. I will let you know that this video is not sponsored, but I thank you so much for tuning in to our first episode of Amanda on Amazon, and we'll see you next time.